Well, here we are with review 38. And it just so happens to be yet another Epyx game. Yet also the final Epyx game as we wrap up this garbage trilogy of games. Also, it's the last Olympic themed game, so I'm just so happy to be almost done with all together. We are almost done. Just 2 more after this, and we will be done. Thank God. I need a break from Atari and sports games as a whole. But there's a few other compilations of sports games that we got to get to after this, sadly. So yeah, one day we'll get to FPS games and RPG games again. Till then, however, this is Winter Games. And yes, just like every other Epyx game, it sucks.
Oh, let's get this over with.
Winter Games is a Winter Olympic sports game developed by Action Graphics Inc. and published by Epyx in the year 1987. It was released on so many platforms I can't be bothered to list them all. The 2600 version, however, appears to be single player only. Meanwhile, other platforms can go all the way up to 8 whole players.
Oh, damn!
Starting off, like summer games, we pick our nation for no reason, then begin playing with game 1 being Slalom. I don't understand these names, but it's just skiing through those stupid flag posts. But I never noticed anything happening when I did so. Instead, I only got punished for missing them or hitting something. This game controls poorly, like there's some stiffness and delay input with your movement. It doesn't feel natural. It's a worse controlling skiing game, even more so than skiing or ski run. Game 2 is sled. Of course, we gotta have the bobsled. This is probably one of the few that isn't that bad. But the perspective really hurts my eyes. I mean, can you even really tell what's going on?
My eyes!
Honestly though, the controls are decent and it feels rather smooth for an Atari game. I kind of like it despite my eyes hurting afterwards. Game 3 is ski jump, so get ready to speed downhill and land down below if you can even pull it off. Trust me, it's not as easy. It's not that easy. In fact, it's pretty much like BMX Airmaster. The stick will spin and twist you all over the place, leading you to wiping out. Game 4 is Biathlon? Biathlon? What the hell is Biathlon? Is that a summon in Final Fantasy? Oh, and I have no idea what's even going on, okay? Can someone explain this one to me? It's just a guy walking around on skis and then you get some other minigame that appears before you move on to the next one. I don't get it.
What the hell was that?
Game 5 is Skate, and it controls so badly I didn't even know what was going on. I tried different inputs and combos, but nothing really worked, and I lost. Game 6 is the second least offending game, called Hot Dogs, as it does work. At times, it's ski jump, but now your goal is to pull off stunts in the air to get points before making a smooth landing. Or not. The last game is Ludge? how do you pronounce that? Well, this is where you sled again, but on a normal sled, I guess? It's terrible and controls way worse than sled did earlier. I keep wiping out in the same spot too because of the way you bounce off the walls, leading you to lose no matter what you try. The moment you hit a wall, you spaz out and it's over.
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
In the end, it's time for the ceremony. It's time to get a medal and see the big happy ending. Time for all that hard work to pay off. Alright, come on Winter Games, show me the great ending it's gonna be.
That's so sad.
Oh look, now we're in the other section of the reviews as per usual. What can we even put in here?
Absolutely nothing.
At the end of the day, Winter Games is just the final turd in the Epyx trilogy of garbage games.
Just explain, please.
Terrible controls, bad graphics, terrible perspectives, no explanation on how to play the frickin' games in the frickin' first place. Everything about these Epyx games is terrible. But if I had to decide between which 3 to play, I'd pick Winter Games overall, as it at least has 2 decent games within it, being Hot Dog and Sled. Summer Games is the second worst, and California Games is the worst one overall. I'm glad to be done with them, and I'm glad we're done with all Olympic sports games now.
Good for you.
We're just down to wrestling and baseball. Yay. But I have hopes that they will be good. I mean, they gotta be good, right? Right? I saved the best for last, right? I didn't pull another I review every fishing game for PlayStation 2, right? Oh, God.
Here we go again.
Anyways, that's it for this video. See y'all later.